Thursday Night Baseball on MLB Network as we come your way from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins. Evan Edwards makes his big league debut right after this. Joe Ryan is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Leading off tonight for Tampa Bay.
And we are set for baseball here this evening. First and 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
To 1-2 now. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's a strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Dan Plesac, what are you focused on?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. And this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat, clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Number 74.
Stepping in now, Jimenez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Zero. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the faces of hitters today.
The first
questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitch.
Evan Edwards is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And that's through a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Daddy. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Jimenez over at second. Edwards first, 1 gone. Reined in to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network. Drew Rasmussen, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Digging in, Darren Obradovich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Darren Obradovich.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself. Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Ballman, 2 strikes.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Hit hard to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right for 1-out single. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a
number 22,
well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Oh and 1, here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 2-1 home. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch for a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
And he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft line.
Here's Byron Buxton now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Pause and the 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Alex Healy. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's
in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's a ball.
A little low there. It's
2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Fouled off. Here's the 2-1. 2-2 now. Fouled away. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Twins strand a pair. Stepping up now, Francisco Mejia will get us started in the top of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
No strike.
Now the 2-0 home. Squared that one up just a little late. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Obradovic will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And, guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Batting ninth.
Now with the plate, Taylor. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Grounded down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in on the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Coming to the plate, he enters play, hitting down in the 240s for the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Weakly hit towards first. Edwards is there. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense. And guys, the thing I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff could trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. One out, nobody on. Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. Hit out towards second. John has it. Projection. Riding into the box, Royce Lewis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A big fastball and is well behind it with the swing. High in the air down the right field line. Jimenez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Twins are set down.
Welcome back to Target Field, home of the Twins, who've proven to have one of the best pitching stats in baseball this year. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team. Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Hit on the ground out for short. Scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now back. The left field digging in to try it again. Harold Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try. And he takes ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded to short. He's up with it. And the first base umpire says he indeed kept his foot on the bag. So stepping in, Jimenez. He singled his last time up. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. In the air now, out to right field. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Rays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Dan Robinson.
Leading off.
They'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Yeah. Robinson.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Nope.
2-0 now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Ramirez will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
The batter,
and with
number
that,
1.
we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. First pitch on its way. High and deep to straightaway right. Jimenez racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batter, first baseman.
Riding in once again, Tyler W. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Count 1-0.
Trying to entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Now Now at the plate, Evan Edwards.
Leading
He
off
came
for Tampa
through with an
Bay.
RBI single in his last at-bat.
And he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done it. Exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments. Had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life? Grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. Backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Now batting, Francisco Diaz. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Lee ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And a low throw to first. It bounces as he can't hang on.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Ready for another chance. Nigel John. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Ness on second. Diaz on at first with 2 down. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair, but they're up 1-0. Stepping in, number 22. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The right fielder.
Ready, here's the first
number
offering.
22.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, and that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging the first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
In now, Byron Buxton. No strike. First pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Inside the throw down to second. Here is Byam and into center field.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Healy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Into the box. Whoops. Lee swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory down behind third. Ness is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, holding Obradovich. He's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And the tying run is into score from third. Now the relay home. Roll won't get him.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot. But to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
Standing in now, Royce Lewis. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Moving under it, Jimenez makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. It's the Twins 2, the Rays 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys in scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'll be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cedric Mullins. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 innings.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that.
Obradovich takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Digging in once again, Harold Ramirez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. This is line to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down 2-1. Standing in, Dan Robinson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dan Robinson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and thrown. Now This is up and in. I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Mullins is going to get there. One away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Darren Obradovich. He flew out in his last at-bat. He swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He looks to be back in control now here in the fifth as that swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Darren Obradovich becomes out number 2 this inning. And he missed the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. It's 1-2.
1-2.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So a full count now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Count still full, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Ready once again. Jimenez, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning.
Number 74.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fly ball out to right field. Number 22 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Edwards. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The wind-up and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Obradovich loves it, and that's the second out.
Now batting. Third base.
Digging in now, Sheldon Ness. First pitch on its way. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Our score remains 2-1. David Hess enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 47, David Hess.
Into the box now, number 22. 2 base hits, singles to the
The right field.
Number 22. Right there for strike 1. Hess stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft. A swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jimenez going back on him. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost for the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The center fielder, number 25.
Stepping in now, Byron Buxton. So chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
After that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with not help you sleep better at night.
The next twin up, Alex Healy. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Roll, to give that guy a chance to steal the bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
Into the box now, Brooks Lee. Played on the backhand. 3 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's off line, so the run will score.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get you 2 strikes, and then he lays in the third.
Oh, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Into the box, Colby Obradovic. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runners are at first and third with none out. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 5-1.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Royce Lewis. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul to the plate. It'll remain 1-2. handled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2-2. Fouled off.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And that'll float run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Boy, what a battle there, Hero. Several pitch at that right there. He threw everything but the pitch and sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
No hits to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
The batter,
In
number
now,
1,
Darren Obradovich.
Darren.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Ramirez racing back. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they push this lead up to 9 now. That was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
The batter, the first
Pitching
baseman,
in now.
Tyler.
He's been with the first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
With the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
2-2.
8 runs already in this inning.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Jimenez. 1 out.
The batter,
Now
number
with the plate,
22.
number 22. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even at 2-2. 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Slow little grounder left side. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision. Into the box, Byron Buxton.
Count 1-0.
He'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0.
Nope,
Fastball that misses.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second. There are 2 aboard now.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3
designated hitter,
fastballs at this
number 5.
level usually turns into a knock.
Healy.
Standing in now, Alex Healy, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A
1 ball,
2
2 strikes
now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he fouls this one off. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. Brooks Lee is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And this is with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Buxton at second. Healy is over at first with 1 away. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I got to count 0-2.
Delivery.
1 ball.
And he missed
2
with it.
strikes.
It's 1-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there.
Fielder.
Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it
Over.
falls completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that thing.
First pitch on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate.
0-1.
Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Ness is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. We're through 6 full. Minnesota leads this one 10-1. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Into the box now, Francisco Mejia leads off this half inning in what they hope to be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team to lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
The 1-0. It's a slider that can't catch the outside.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-1 the count. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Stepping into the box, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled down the line. This will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. So digging in now, Nigel John will swing it from the left side right here. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. He picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
The batter,
Don't
number
sleep
7.
on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out the ambush package. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
In now, Taylor batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're facing pitching that's throwing a lot of strikes, and that has forced them to hit from behind in the count more than they would like. However, they do have 6 hits coming out of counts that were in the pitcher's favor. So that's pretty strong evidence that these hitters are grinding out each and every at-bat.
Now pitching.
Okay, thank you, buddy. Josh Fleming comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? It's a huge pitch. Can't allow this guy to walk.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk here on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
It's coming. Here it is. Big curveball swung on and missed 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch he can get super greedy right down the middle.
Catches lead at first, nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Edwards in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away. The lineup flips over and digging in, Darren Overdovich. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way. And bouncing ball foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Tyler W. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on. So Tampa's batting order turns over. Set to go. Cedric Mullins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Harold Ramirez. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Number 22 there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Into the box, Jimenez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is.
That's a
ball. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated.
And just cast his outstretched glove into left for base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball
now
through the hole for a single.
The first baseman, Evan Edwards.
Into the box, Evan Edwards. He'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Bold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Jimenez is off at first with 2 away. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Twins are out in front, 10-1. Riding in, number 22.
Leading off,
He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far.
Your
Shorty
attention, please.
is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. This is ball 1. But this one almost in books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So 2-2 now.
2-2 the count.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Popped up. Fleming has room in foul territory. 2 down.
A designated hitter,
the Minnesota DH, Alex
Healy. Your
Sean
attention, please.
We'll get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Obradovich.
A ball and no strikes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field.
You got 2 balls,
for a ball,
1 strike.
2-1. So 2-2 now. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order.
Ladies and
Shorty
gentlemen,
Holt
your
will stick
attention,
around
please.
as he'll take over in right
Now
field.
playing right field.
So striding
Number
forward
13,
now, Sheldon Ness
Jordan
starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and
Next for Tampa Bay.
This is the ultimate challenge for me personally. Watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a
And that's taken for strike 1.
One ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there.
Oh, up there.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Swing and a liner. And that was through into center field for a 1-out single.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
In now, Yandy Diaz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. High fly ball after straightaway shot. There to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Nigel John.
Second base.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. Mejia, runner at first with 2 gone. Line towards center field. And he will reach down to make the catch on the run. And what a fine way to end it there as this ball game is over.
Yeah, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning where they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Minnesota put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Joe Ryan earns his 8th victory of the season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Twins, 10 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Twins plated